Why hesitate? Strike me down.
In time, Ron. First, I need something from you.
Morgan Catan!
This dead man holds the valley's location. Very intriguing. I have no further use for you, old man.
I want you to remember, son, when you're at the academy, how very proud I am of you. What a fine young man you've become. I wish your mother were here to see it. But I know she watches over you and is proud. After she died, your welfare and upbringing was the only thing I truly cared about.
Touching. When someone desires information, they come to me.
Don't waste my time, 88. Tell me who killed my father.
Patience. He is a dark Jedi.
Jedi?
Dark Jedi. He is known as Jarek, and he has great plans for the rebirth of the Empire.
I'm not interested in petty political struggles.
Well, you should be. Without going into too much detail, Jarek has been quite generous in his offerings. Unfortunately, you don't factor into them. But I am not without a heart. Familiar, yes? I found it in your dead father's home. I can decipher any language or code known, but this one eludes me. It must be important. Tell me what it is, and these gentlemen won't have to indulge their darker side.
The dark side? I've been there. Do your worst.
Well, I suppose that concludes our business.
I'm not interested in leaving. I have some business to conclude with your friend, 88.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to this Let's Play. That was a very abrupt opening, and for that I apologize. Usually we have a little more time, sit at the menu, jack off a little bit, but, well, let me tell you some shit, alright? This game was such a pain in the ass. A royal pain in the ass. You know what? I'm going to talk to you here. Yeah, would you like to listen? Oh man, let me tell you, this game was such a royal pain in the ass to get running. For those of you who don't know and don't know how to read titles, we are playing Star Wars Jedi Knight Dark Forces 2. That's a mouthful, so it's just called Dark Forces 2. Don't you lift your head up at me. It's just called Dark Forces 2. And, you know, for conversational reasons. And this is a very special game to me. You know, it's not anything... Well, it is kind of major, actually. It was my very first video game. And I first played it when I was about 6 years old, and that was when I started being such a Star Wars freak. And it stayed with me since. Now, believe it or not, well, it kind of makes sense. The very first time I played this game, I was scared shitless, fucking terrified, because this was the first time I ever played a shooter, anytime I got a gun in my hands, and had to kill people. The Grands and stuff, the Rhodians we'll find out later on, scared the hell out of me. I didn't know where I was, what was going on. I had no idea the story. I thought I was on some ship in space from the intro cinematic. I thought Jarek was there. I was fucking terrified. You know, I didn't know how to do shit, use key, whatever. It was awful, traumatizing. But then I came back to it in a few months, and I ended up loving the hell out of it. Alright, so, before we do anything... you will notice that things look a bit different. I am using the Jedi Knight unofficial patch, Jedi Knight Enhanced, and another one, Jedi Knight Redone, I believe it was. So that, you know, like you can tell from the Stormtrooper rifle I'm holding, the E11, it's higher quality, looks more like the one you see in Jedi Outcast or Jedi Academy, more real to life instead of the one you get earlier. Instead of 8 bits, we're playing in 16, and obviously civvies look better. The HUD stayed the same, which is all cool and good with me. We have some slightly retextured areas, higher res than that. Skyboxes are all redone, so it's a really neat experience. Also, I'm using Glowsaber X. We'll see that a little bit later on. But one thing I'd like to point out that really just always bothered me that nobody ever mentioned. This guy right here, right? That's the model for a Tusken Raider. Alright? We encounter them later on in the game once we get to Sulon. And if you guys were watching that opening cinematic, this is implied it was where Kyle was when AT-88 came and tried to intimidate him and stuff. Kyle did grab someone and throw him over the table and get his gun, but it was a Gran. This is very obviously a Tusken Raider. Nobody ever commented on the fact that this is a Tusken here and not a Gran. And to me it seems like a fucking obvious thing, but hey, what have you. And when I first played this and it spawned you there and you see him all struggling, I shot him down because I thought he was like some zombie who was out to get me when I first played. I didn't know, so seeing this guy fucking terrified me. I didn't know who he was or what. So I shot him, I emptied an entire clip on him. I didn't know what he was, and I didn't know what in the world he was anything until I got to Sulon later on in the game. It was ridiculous. So I always thought that was a bit of an oversight on their part. So enough jacking off, we're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna leave this fella alone, because we're going for the... this was a game that early on introduced, was one of the first games to introduce a sort of morality system, if you will, in its... see. Another thing that scared me, I'll just digress for a second here, is I didn't get that shooting at windows would ricochet and it could hurt you. So I'd be doing that and it would be shooting off. It would be hitting me and it really freaked me out because I'm like, how is this happening? I'm shooting, I'm getting hurt. And I thought I was in space. I mean, you can't blame me. You know, it was the Starry Skybox, obviously. That's a newly modded one there. And so, yeah, it freaked me out. And also, just a little bit of interesting notice here. I played the shit out of this game as a kid, and I uncovered so many strange and different things. This sign right here, obviously, you don't want to waste ammo on destroying signs and whatnot, because that's not worth your time. But if you destroy this sign, something strange will happen. Yeah, you hear a Rhodian say something. I'm not sure what he's saying, or if anyone does, but that only happens if you destroy that sign. You'll never hear that otherwise, or if you destroy any other sign. You know, if you destroy that one, nothing's gonna happen. I just found that very odd. I mean, there is a Rhodian hanging out up here, chilling on the fan. Let's see if we could shoot his balls off. Falls through the fan. Yeah. So, I don't know if that's him, like that was his sign and he bought it out or something, and he was pissed that you destroyed it. But, yeah. So, this will also be a 100%, well, as close to 100% secret run as I can manage. I'm not using any walkthrough to get me to everything where I am right now. This is all just going on complete memorization of this game. And this happens to be a game I have not played in probably 10 years. So, and I know each of the 21 levels almost entirely inside out, completely from memory, as well as their secrets. I may forget some, and we may be all ooey about it, but that's because I'm not using any walkthrough, or I have never used a walkthrough through this game. I found it all on my own. And this part right here, I got stuck at for the longest time because I didn't have any capacity to understand what the hell the use or activate function was. So I was stuck at this door, obviously figuring I had to go through it and seeing this here, but I didn't know what to do until I eventually found out how to use that. There's that fellow there jacking it off. And I was able to continue. And this was, like I said, this was my very first video game. And not necessarily a secret down here, but it would behoove you to grab some of those shield units. This is my very first video game, and you can tell why I have such good taste these days in games, because this was the very first one I played, and this is what got me started on games. I don't know why my shots weren't making it up there. Gotta take this guy down. There's, yep, got Grant hiding there. When I was a kid, I never knew what they were saying. I figured I was just using some alien language or something. But I thought they were saying, you know, there's a twerp alert. And I'm like, what is they calling Kyle a twerp? Like that's pretty hardcore. Oh man, this is, yep, this guy. Hey, yeah. I always thought this guy was such a faggot.
What's happening?
Just look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
I know nothing.
And now something that you
Mind your
could
own
do on
business.
some of these civvies, you could push him around, like, and some of them, like in the case of this guy, you could. I know I'm going for
Leave
a
me
light side
alone.
playthrough, but I don't know if we're responsible
me
for this if he
alone.
falls down here. But
Leave me alone.
shut up!
Leave me alone.
Oh my god, if you don't shut your whore mouth.
Leave me alone. Leave
Um,
me alone.
go down there then. Okay, well he
Leave
won't
me
go.
alone.
But there is an NPC, a civvy, later on in the level that you can push him off the ledge, and I always found that amusing. I'm not sure if you get dark side points for doing that or not, but it was just endlessly amusing regardless. You know, because I'm not sure if the game counts you as being responsible for doing that or not. You know, it's not like I shot him. But, so yeah, back to my original point. You can tell I'm just excited to be playing this game again. And also, I'm not going to be getting really technical with everything and telling you where all the secrets are. If you want to know where they are, just watch the video and stuff, you know. If you would like to get a very more technical breakdown of where all the secrets and stuff are, you can watch Lightning Bolt Forever's Let's Play this. I think that's his name. I may have butchered it. Something about Lightning Bolt. I think it's Lightning Bolt Forever. And you can watch his Let's Play of this game. He breaks it down level by level, secret by secret. Very comprehensive, and make sure you get everything. Me, I'm just, running through here and, just watch, and you can be entertained with it, whatever. But yeah, he's the one who inspired me to want to go and replay this game again. And he was also the one who told me about all the mods. Well, he didn't tell me, but his gameplay video used these mods that I'm using, and that's the reason I wanted to reapproach the game, because of his video. I saw I should not have done that. I saw the different mods that he had going on, and I was like, wow, okay, I didn't ever know that there were mods made for this game. And me being a PC fag, I'm a huge guy who's into mods and stuff. Yes, I said that right, because I'm fat. I weigh 215 pounds. Come at me, America. And so I was thrilled when I found out there were mods for this game to make it even tastier than it is. And fuck. I want to catch that. I am not hanging out down here. Oh, shit. There we go. So, yeah, and also the guy who gave a tutorial on how to get this game running with all the mods and stuff, I can't remember his name off the bat. I'll link to it in the description for y'all to check out, because he was a major help. Made this whole intensive, like, 17-minute video describing everything you need to do. It was really informative and helpful. It was a lot more difficult than it needs to be for running a game that's, from 1997. You think backwards compatibility should be a lot easier, but whatever. But yes, back to my original point quite a while ago. This game actually had a morality system. It was very basic, very binary, but depending on how you treated, civilians like droids or humans like her, it would, and also based on your decisions of force power alignments, it would dictate if you sided with the light side or dark side at the end of the game. And I always thought that was a really neat idea, and it was also possible to be seduced by the dark side, as in the fact that, like, if you put all of your points into light side, but were a dick to everybody else, you would end up having all your light side force power sapped, and then being reduced to having all of your force points, like, you couldn't spend them on light side points anymore. They'd be given all back to you, but they'd be taken from the light side powers. That side would be closed off to you, and you'd have to spend them on dark side powers. This would happen at a pivotal moment in the game, and I didn't even know it was possible for it to happen until it did on my most recent playthrough like I said, 10 years ago, and I remember that. It surprised me because I didn't know it was possible. And the reason we are doing a light side playthrough is not because, we want to be good people or anything, but because the light side power that you get from effectively choosing the light side at the critical decision point after level 14 is majorly helpful near the end of the game, which we'll discuss at a later point. I remember when I was playing this, I didn't understand that this was the first level. I thought we'd reach some sort of Imperial Palace or something with all these, like, archway-looking things. I didn't know. The palace isn't until level 6. Now, here's the fucko we can push off. I always did this, regardless if it was light side or dark side playthrough. Let's see if we can still do it.
What's happening?
Amusing as ever. I'm an asshole. But regardless. You want to fall down here and take these guys out? Those fist punching Gran, it's kind of ironic. You'd think, well, why would they want to get all up in your grill, when you got a blaster rifle? Believe it or not, those Gran that are punching you around, they actually do more damage than the Gran that actually shoot you, because I believe they attack your health directly, whereas the Gran with the blasters hit your shields, which obviously is, you have more, your shields will ricochet and bounce stuff off, whereas your health, that's a direct attack there. So I always thought that was interesting. And I'm going to kill one of these guys. I'm going to let this one punch me, actually. Actually, no, yeah, I'm going to let him punch me, because it makes such a weird sound when you get punched. It almost sounds like you're enjoying it. Just listen to this. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of when you punch people. No, that actually sounds like you're getting hurt. I'm sorry. Made a mistake. It's when you're punching people, like, especially civvies. But we'll punch one around when we encounter one next. Yeah, just so you guys can see. Yeah, you can tell I don't much like the civvies. They're obviously there for a reason, especially on a level like level 5, Baron's Head, when you're in the city. It's so tempting to just shoot everybody up. It really is. Or, lightsaber them, because at that point you have your saber and your force powers and stuff like that. It's really tempting. But wow, this area was a lot smaller than I remember it being. Damn. You just have to resist if you want to be light-sided. And so I always found this area was really creepy because, you're in an alleyway, not much maneuvering, and before I got, so good and quick at this game, I would hide in that corner there and just blast them all out. A tactic taught to me by watching Rurouni Kenshin, favorite anime, favorite fictional character like ever, that's where I get my name from, where Kenshin said when you're taking on many opponents, it's best to work them and funnel them into a place where you have a solid backing and you can take them on one by one. And that's what I always went for. Now, here was something I never understood. We're going to come out here, we're going to see a TIE fighter drop down and take off. This wasn't necessarily an Imperial location or anything. So I didn't understand why there was a TIE fighter here. And, I mean, they could have been here getting a drink, what have you. It's a TIE bomber for whatever reason. And I remember I would always try to, because across this walkway here, you can go up, there's an elevator, and there's a platform above there, where there's some grand assholes shooting at you. And I always thought that, maybe it would be awesome if you could jump down onto the TIE fighter, and ride it. You know, stand on top of it. And I've tried that a couple times with several other times where there's TIE fighters taking off, and I've succeeded. And obviously, you can imagine the results. I'd hit the skybox and get crushed, or I'd fall off and die. We're going to try that, though. I'm going to quick save, and we're going to give it a try. Just going to shoot this guy up here. See, that thing is taking off there. Let's see, it already took off. Fuck. Well, might as well commit suicide. Life means nothing. I actually don't think it was possible to do that. I think I did that with other TIE fighters. But let's take a look at that takeoff just because it looks neat. No, I think I'd actually jump up and try and catch it. Takeoff is free. Fuck off, Rodian. We're gonna go up there and we're gonna teach that fucker a lesson. Also, I'm gonna show you guys some that I always found interesting. You know how I said there's droids and stuff in the game, and you know you could choose how you'd be with them. It's a morality thing. If you punch the Gonk droid here, I'm not sure about the astromech droids, but the Gonk droid, if you punch him, you will actually lose health. Let's see if after all the patchings and stuff that still happens. Yeah, you lose 1 point of health. Look at that. Huh. Well, it must be because, you know, his exoskeleton is so hard or something that, you know, you break a bone or something every time you punch him. I always thought that was funny. Hey, Twerp Alert, what's up? Playing the game with these high-res mods looks pretty sweet, because remember the Grands being like pixely messes. And again, so is everything else in this game. Funny story, I got so many stories about this game, it's great. You'll notice I'm not doing my typically swear-filled, anger-fest, sex joke kind of thing with this game, because I actually have a lot to talk about with this game, because I'm excited to be playing it, because it's a, you know, it's a great game that, did they respawn down here? I don't know where he came from, but I'm excited to be playing this, and it's great, it's still plenty of fun, and I'll tell you a story after this here, because we're going to go and look at exhibit number 1 here. Man. So, I'm gonna punch, well, could we punch him or her? Her, because she's a woman. Let the comments fly, oh, Kenshin, you're just a fucking, hedonistic pig, you know, you're a misogynist, whatever. But whatever. It's gonna sound like Kyle's enjoying it. No, fuck! It's when you punch enemies. I was wrong. Wait, let me... Yeah, there we go. What happens whenever you punch a male enemy? I don't want to punch him around too bad, because I don't want to kill him. And, you know, have a whole bunch of trouble, and have to be seduced to the dark side, because I want that light side ability at the end there, because it's really powerful, and it's really useful. So, let's see here. And, I'm going to quick save here. We'll talk about force powers once we get them. One thing, because this game is so difficult to get running, and I use fraps, for menus and cutscenes, those are actually going to be edited in. So when you're seeing cutscenes, they aren't necessarily the cutscenes I'm watching. They are the cutscenes, but like they're not the cutscenes that are being displayed on my screen. They're just they're just downloaded cutscenes that I splice into the video for you, because I can't record them, and I can't record menus either because I'm using fraps, and those all show up in Windows in order for them to be able to run on Win 7 64. So you know, some concessions had to be made, but all in all, I'll try to give you guys the most complete experience I can. And so this part I always thought was really, yeah, that happened. This part was always odd because these Grams I always felt like infinitely respawned, but in all reality I don't think they do, but they would all hide behind like all the boxes in here. Then when you come over to get one, a whole bunch more would come out, and it just got ridiculous, especially because it got kind of dark up in here. And I noticed a distinct lack of music, which is a glitch with some of the later versions of this game. The music would sometimes not loop, or it just wouldn't happen. I'm not sure if this level had that music or what. I feel like there's a Gran here, if I remember correctly, that's facing away from us. Yep. I really want to, like, message him like people do on Xbox and be like, "Lol, behind you." Let's give him a taste there. Yeah, there really is no aiming to this, you know, and headshot doesn't matter. It's not as bad as your original Dark Forces, where it was kind of like on a single plane, but whatever. And this should be our final secret area up here. I know I'm just kind of running through this stuff, you know, not paying attention to saying, you know, this is where you want to go here, this is here. And, yeah, we're at the end of the level already. Sweet, we just kind of blew through it. And also, what I didn't mention that we happened to pick up, we picked up some thermal detonators earlier over there. Are these them? Not sure, I need to get in better lighting. I think these are our fists. Oh, I adjust the screen size. Huh. I'm not sure where my thermal detonators are, but thing is, we needn't to worry about that because I'm not going to be using them because in all reality, you know, they're cool and all, but they're incredibly impractical, kind of useless, as are some of the other weapons in this game, like the sequencer chargers and stuff like that. And I even think the lightsaber is, but we'll get into that in a little bit. So, depending on how the game how Fraps chooses to handle the cutscenes and stuff like that, we may be able to go into continuous recording, or I may have to splice and do some stuff. But either way, let's see on the other side.
Leaving so soon?
Oh, whenever I need to find you, you're always in some kind of trouble.
Jan, what a pleasant surprise!
What would you do without me, Kyle?
I'd be a content old man.
Somehow I don't see content or an old man. So much for the relaxing chat.
Jan, meet me at the top. I've got to get that disc.
Alright, well, it actually did stay recording. And we're going to do what I always did as a kid. Jan just killed us. Did we have our lightsaber there? What the fuck? Kyle doesn't get his lightsaber till later. I'd always try and jump up on the crow here and ride off with her, and she would always kill us. What a bitch. Interesting choice on the replace sky texture there. Man, it sucks that the classical music from this game didn't work on the more modern versions of it, because really it had some great tunes. I mean, they were all original, you know, to the Star Wars tunes. You know, it wasn't like he made anything, there wasn't any new John Williams music for this game. It was all stuff that was pre-existing. But, you know, they were great. They were great fits, you know, for the game itself. So, this is level 2. We are still on Nar Shaddaa, but as you saw, and I'm surprised the cutscenes really don't look all that cheesy, considering how old they are. They actually look pretty good. We have to go and get the disc that we shot off from AT-88 and meet Jan at the top of the building. Jan's like our fuck honey, I suppose. Now, I never understood what this was here. And I never understood how either AT-88's frickin' arm fucking arm fell and ended up down here, but it did. I never understood what the deal with this was. Is this like a subway, a field depot? Who knows? But here's what we need. We're gonna stand back, because a shit ton of grand are gonna come pouring out at us. Or two. But yeah, that asshole. Throwing fucking thermal detonators. Oh, and he dropped one too, fucking kamikaze style. That's the one new type of enemy that we're going to face early on in this level. Besides your average, he's the only new one, sort of, that you're going to see here, but we will, yeah, there you go. I knew he was up there. He actually is not the only new one, the type of enemy. I was mistaken. We will also be, come on, show your fucking face. I had to get him, it's an anal thing. I'll feel pissed if I don't get him. Come on, asshole. There we go. So, I never understood like why you couldn't get up there or what the hell this place even was. But there's also Gamorrean guards will make an appearance in this level. I don't think they're anywhere else except for in this level. And that's probably well enough as it is, because they're really freaky, because they carry their big-ass axes, their vibro axes, and they hit you for major health. You know, I don't remember what the points are, but, yeah, and they're slow-moving, but when they hit you, you feel it, because the sound effects in this game really feel the impacts of everything that go on. These guys, dropped a nice belt of detonators for us. We're not going to be using them, but it's still nice to have them. And also, if you guys remember where that Grand was standing on the walkway above us, there actually is a smuggler's backpack up there that you can't get to. You know, and there's no, like, sort of New Game Plus where you can come in here with force powers or stuff. Obviously, you can cheat if you want, I believe. But, you know, or use the ERI MJH cheat code to get up there. But, obviously, there's no actual supposed way to get there. So maybe there was some DLC or something. Day 1 DLC that never got happened. Who knows? I always felt like this part reminded me of, like, a skate park kind of thing. Never understood what the deal was with this, but go figure. Alright. I remember where all this shit is. It's just like I just played it yesterday. Well, I didn't, but... The guy in his astromech droid. Knew it. Now, I never understood this next part here. We're gonna see a chick and a Rhodian, right? I never understood. She'll shout out, "Look out!" And I'm not sure if she's talking to me or our green friend over there. We're not sure if he was trying to flirt with her or harassing her and we're her saviors or what, but you be the judge.
Look out! Leave me alone.
Then she says, "Leave me alone." So I think maybe we killed her boyfriend. She was trying to tell him to watch out. Oh, did you see? Tone it the fuck down, madam. Jesus. Yeah, blast you one in the vagina for that. That's more than the leg, but still. Same idea. Yeah, I was just like, how long is it gonna take for you fellas to notice me? Right, now this one, a little bit of sniping action. Switch to the Briar pistol for this guy. Just because it's a little more accurate. He's just standing there taking like a man. I just felt like this was like a part of a TIE fighter or something. As a kid, I just kind of made shit up when I was playing. Really, you're gonna put that weapon down there where I can't get to it? Fuck you. When I first played this game, and I said I was so terrified by the enemies and stuff at first, I didn't totally put the game down, though. I still played the game, but I played it in multiplayer. That sounds really stupid, but here's the thing. I never had internet connection, so I played it in multiplayer on my own. So on the couple maps that came with it, like Battleground Jedi, the Blades of Death, that big Nar Shaddaa CTF map that I found out were big and large versions of it. I mean, small and large versions of it. I just played on that all by myself and just made shit up and did my own capture the flag matches. I was a lonely child. This part is, yeah, you got that asshole over there throwing detonators at you. You got Gamorrean guards coming at you real close range, like, so, you know, you got a large menu of shit to deal with. And, but yeah, when I was playing this and stuff, the, funny story about the Nar Shaddaa map, it was the, Battle at Nar Shaddaa or something like that. It was the big one with the water and the different ways to going through stuff. You know, like the goo tunnel or whatever from the red base. You know, y'all know what I'm talking about. I didn't know that there were large and small versions of it. So, and actually, just what I'm going to tell you here, we're actually behind a sign. It was a little sort of Easter eggy kind of thing, I guess. Not Easter egg, but it was just a sort of hidden thing that on the other side of this, you'll find one of those smiley face signs. We can't tell it from here, but if we jump out and turn around, we'll see it's the sign. And no one can see us, apparently, but you're not going to see it from the other side. But I always found it was just a cool thing that you get to come out from behind a sign that literally is just not even there. So, but we're going to take advantage of our position here and take out this Gamma Gamorrean. His buddy's going to show up, wondering what the hell happened. Take him out too. Love the way that axe hangs and then falls. And see, came out. Oh, fuck. Shit, didn't see those guys there. That was freaky. Yeah. And you'll see where we came out. 2 more Gamorreans there just masturbating. Wondering, I wonder if we're going to catch an intruder today. We're just going to wreck their day. Wasn't that fun? Yeah, what's he doing going down there? He's going after me. I'm up here, and he's going down there. You, sir, are a retard. And again, Gamorreans were noted for their intelligence. Breakdancing style. Yeah, well, let's say we put him out of his misery, huh? I see that even with all the patches and tweaks that they couldn't improve some of the AI in this game. But actually, in all reality, the AI isn't that bad. But yes, oh god, I got so many stories to tell about this game. It's just childhood right here, man. The Nar Shaddaa map. It was, like I said, there were large and small variants of it. You could choose which one you're using in the server settings. I didn't know that for the longest time. I didn't see that because I didn't understand a lot of stuff in the internet settings. So I left it alone. I had no internet connection, so it didn't matter much to me or anything. And there is a way to get to the section of the large portion of the map from the yellow base, I believe. You take an elevator up and go through a couple doors, and there's a window opening where you see the other part of the map that is used for the large version. And I spent hours upon hours trying to force jump across to there, and I got really good at it, and I actually learned how to do it, and I could get over to the large portion of the map while it was on the small form. And I never understood it was the small form or anything. Actually, I don't think it was in the server settings. I think it was in the... well, it might have been. It was either that or in the spawn room where you choose your teams. I can't quite remember which one it was. But, anyways, I got over there and stuff. You know, there's all the traps and stuff over there. And I was so thrilled, and I thought it was so cool, because it was a whole bunch of an area of a map I'd never seen after playing the game for years. You know, like I said, I've been playing this game for, 12, 13 years, you know? I mean, it's well, I don't know about that. I'm 18. I don't know. Like, I've been playing this game for a long time, alright? Don't judge me. But I haven't played it in at least 7, so that's something. And yet I still know where everything is. I think that one's going to explode. I'm not sure. No, we can, but we're still. Enemies do respawn in this area. So we're just going to go through here. And so when I discovered that you could get over there, I was like, oh, alrighty then. But I thought it was always really cool that I managed to get over to a part of the map that, you couldn't. And on the small version, there were the entrances where the large version was, but they were all, like, cordoned off with, like, colored stripes of the respective team. Like elevators to different passageways, and you could hear the elevators and stuff behind them. And I never understood what the deal was until I got over there and would pass through the other side of these colored areas, or I actually discovered the way that it went with the, you just enable the option. Not being able to read for the longest time when I was a young kid playing this game was a bit of a difficulty. Okay, well, I could read, but not entirely. Not the best in the world. I couldn't tell what everything was saying. I could read at a decent level, but, trying to understand some of the small text or whatever, I didn't get it. Yeah, I thought there was a guy there. I was like, wait a second. Actually, scratch that. I could read fine at 6, but not the best in the world. A little bit better than your average 6-year-old, let's just say. Cracks knuckles, prepares to show off. Some of the stuff I could. So go figure. Hop on here. Alright. And, but yeah, now going back to what I was talking about Jedi Outcast back a level ago. Yeah, when I first played Jedi Outcast, what I didn't know was, I was setting up the controls. I blame the controls for this, because they are shittily described and everything else. Is the fact that, that one's gonna blow. Called it. That's a bad day, man. Shoulder cut off. I didn't know that, you had your alt fire and your primary fire. And there was fire 1, fire 2, and I didn't understand what all that meant. I was probably 7 or 8 playing that. And, I believe there is a way to actually get her out this window. Let's see if we can make that happen. Just because we're sadistic a-holes. Okay, we're assholes, we're not a-holes. Who are we talking about? This is not a family-friendly Let's Play, and it never has been. And I have never been a family-friendly Let's Player. That was... she's not going out there. Suck my dick. That's right. You be disgraced. You be disgraced whore. Anyways, so basically, I played through the entirety of Jedi Outcast, the whole fucking thing, using only alternate fire. That includes when you get your lightsaber, and the technical alt fire for that is throwing your saber. Let's just think about that. Also, something I never understood, when you touch this, you get the dark vision effect on you. 1, you get shield damage downs, and 2, you start smoking. Yeah, those crates can pass through it fine. How that is, I don't know. And you start smoking as if you're being looked at with dark vision, or there's a rail detonator charge on you. And yeah, and that's also confusing because fuck off. Because there is a part on when you're briefly on Jarek's ship where there's a whole big room and stuff, and there's red force field, an area that looks like it's surrounded by red force fields on the bottom of it, but you can pass right through them. I never understood why that was, but go figure. I just thought these crates are so creepy. That looks like it's a face up there, right? Tell me I'm wrong. It looks like a fucking face. Damn it. Alright, you twerp alert. And don't worry, after we... Fuck, where's it? Oh, he's giving me a problem now. Let's see, I don't really use items often in this game, but, let's see, we got back to canisters in here, I'm sure, don't we? There we go. Yeah, when I would play this, I would play it through on easy, so there was never much reason to. Actually, I believe that's a secret area over there. If I'm not mistaken, we're not going to miss that. Yeah, no, I wouldn't let myself miss a secret area. Fuck. I was just thinking about that. I'm pretty sure that is. If not, it's just got an area with goodies in it. Secret area. Okay. Useful. Armor vest. Hey, we could use that. Now we're at 100, 200. So yeah, I'm talking fighting Tavion, Desan, Gallic Fire in his mech form, all by throwing my lightsaber. And I'll tell you, that's what made a true gamer out of me, having to play like that. You talk about difficulty. That was hard. Okay, especially on enemies like Tavion or Desan, or especially Gallic with his shield, who would just deflect and throw your attacks away. It's kind of like, well, shit, what do I do now? But I persevered, and it took me such a long time, but I did it. And then I found out that you could swing your saber. I was playing it again on the Doomgiver. Yeah, I facepalmed so hard. I have no idea. Never understood how the lift system here worked. Was it latch on or something? It looks like it does, but you never see that happen. It just kind of slides down through an odd-looking force field thingy. Whatever. Deflects your bolts. That's what I liked about this game, some of the stuff. Alright, I'm going to talk about force powers real quick. When I was talking about dark vision, there's obviously you have shit like force pull, force speed, force jump, your essentials, force lightning, whatever. I'm not going to get into all those. I'll get into the ones I have. Gamorrean here, up close and personal. Yeah, you heard that sound of his axe hitting? That's the scary shit. Yeah, imagine that hitting you. Not very fun. Hey, what's up? Talk English! Goddamn foreigners. Basic, actually. Talk Galactic Basic. Hey, you gonna notice me? No, you ain't! No, why? Does that guy have a death wish to stand up there? Is he trying to look cool? You see him, he had his hands holding. He was like, yeah, I'm standing above this abyss. What up, motherfucker? Ooh, I thought I was gonna get hit off. I almost pissed myself. Bitch Nugget, where are you? Was that him? Was he whipping thermal detonators? Oh, that's him! Still, that's impressive. He should play for the Bills. Lord knows we need a decent QB. Or anything, really. I'm talking like I know what I'm talking about. I don't watch football. I don't play football. Fuck that shit. That's creepy. It's like those dead fucking eyes. This guy's just not having any of it. So we're gonna get him with this. Weakest weapon in the game, besides your fists. But yeah, it's reasonably accurate. What's he doing? What are you doing? Well, you're not doing anything anymore. Ah, I'm so clever. Alright. Save here, because it's easy to die here. Alright, there is a secret area here that's difficult to get to if you don't know how to do it. Down there, you can actually, kind of break the game a tiny bit. Well, not break it, but you sequence break it, I mean. By getting a weapon earlier than you're meant to, you can get the Wookiee Bowcaster down there. Or Bowcaster. I always said Bowcaster. I know it's Bowcaster because you're casting energy packets, effectively as bows. That's okay, I said Bowcaster, and it sounded more interesting that way than Bowcaster. But, whatever. I think you could get that down there. I always thought you might have been patched out, and I may cry. But you could get it down there. I remember when I did, I could. That's not like something that I know you could. If it's still down there, then yeah, and if not, well, it was obviously eliminated, which would suck, because I always thought it was neat to have a... As a kid, I always felt it was so cool to have a weapon earlier than I was meant to. Let's see, can we look over there and see? I see thermal detonators. Let's switch this part over here. Man, this game is... It's not the same without the music, man. Catch that. Alright. Somehow I remember this being a little bit more, how do you say, oh, I don't know, difficult of a puzzle when I first played this thing. And it should shift back over. Okay, cool. And one time I had such a hard time getting over there to that thing, that alcove. I don't know what it was. I was trying to jump some ridiculous thing. I think I was trying to jump from that platform over there. That far one. I don't know what I was thinking. Now, let's see what's there. Oh, look, there's the bowcaster. I wasn't lying to you. Oh, that's what it was. It was... Oh, fuck. Oh. Okay, I think I remember what you gotta do. Because it never actually fully solidifies itself over there. You gotta turn this thing off. That's why. That's what it was. I was trying to jump over there from that. And I think now that I hit that's gonna stay. Yeah, okay, that's how it went. Now I remember that's how I was trying to jump from. I was trying to jump before it did the, before it went all the full way. And stayed before it was shifting back and forth. I didn't know you had to double hit that switch to make it stay when it went over. Let's just hop over there. What is this even used for? It doesn't. There's no crates to ship around. It looks incredible. Fuck me. It doesn't go. It should go all the way, but it doesn't. All right, fine. We're gonna try. I can't get no satisfaction. That's unfortunate. Fuck! Okay, that was stupid and shitty of me. And we're gonna swing back over there and try that again. Can we make this hop? Oh man, that was heavy. Didn't think I was gonna survive that. I don't get what the deal is. It should go over all the way. Let's see if we hit it this time, if it's going to stay all the way, all that far the way over there. Or if it's going to bounce back and come back. Okay, it's staying. Let's, if it doesn't work, we'll just we might shit. We might have to put in a few console commands, if you know what I'm saying. Not that you'd have to pay any. Not that you'd have to pay any particular attention to the. That's bad. I'm sorry. Not that I'd recommend you pay any attention to those particular fucking console commands. There is a way to get all the way over. I know there is. But, I forget how you do it. I know there is a way to get totally, like, over there. So you could just literally waltz off the fuck. So you could literally just, like, waltz off the platform and... Wow, this is such a great section of the video. The section of the video. Yeah. It's because the controls are so fiddly and Kyle likes to slide and the jumping isn't all that great. Yep, see. You can overshoot, undershoot, it's ridiculous. But whatever. Yeah, I pressed jump there, but he didn't jump, so yeah, you gotta time yourself well. And that was an example of poor timing. No, I wasn't talking about timing yourself well when I did that. And I wanted to show you what you shouldn't do, just for better comprehension and understanding. And yes, Kyle does have momentum. So, if you jump, you're gonna jump with momentum. There's a difference between jumping like that, and jumping like that, and jumping like at full running speed and being, you know. God damn it, I suck. I'm not getting over enough. God damn. Alright. Fuck. Bois to you too, Kyle. Oh man, that was... Yeah, we're, enough of that. We're just gonna... Shush, don't tell anybody you're seeing this, or I will kill your family. This is not happening. This is just a dream, you understand me? It's just a figment of your imagination. And now we have the Wookiee Bowcaster after making our way treacherously over to that secret area. Wasn't that awesome, guys? Yes, it was, Mike. Thank you. Just a fun little weapon to use. It's kills the Grants pretty quickly. We could go and charge it up if we wanted to, but that would waste ammo. We could do that when we actually, you know, have plenty of ammo for it. Or we could fire a reflecting shot. Let's give that a try here. Well, neither of those shots actually work, but if I do that... New sounds for that. Or no, it's the thing's docking, I'm sorry. I'm wasting my ammo, yes, I'm aware, but I just want to show you guys that. And yes, it's pretty neat because you can charge it up. So if you really want to ruin someone's day, like I just did to mine, you can totally do that. You know, it's totally all well and good. Just charge it up and shoot like 5 at once at them. Shit, don't want to get hit by boxes. It's the twerp alert! That did no good. Always a good mainstay this up. It was really useful in Jedi Outcast and the Artist Prime level. That's where most of us are fond of using it. Alright, and nothing in here as far as I remember. No. Oh, I remember this place. Take these guys out. You know, the blacks take more damage. That's a racial commentary right there by LucasArts, you know, telling us how they feel about the blacks. They should be beat more to be put down. My goodness, LucasArts, you so racy. Holy shit, where'd you all fuckers come from? Stop that right now. You stopped because you're dead. Haha. Alright. Let's try and make this pissy jump here. No, it was pissy, I thought, was the fact that why can't I get up there? Right, look at that. You should be able to get up there, and there's blatantly shit up there. There's the med pack, there's a smuggler's backpack up there, or a, you know, a med kit or something like that. You can't fucking get up there, you know, good luck, asshole. Never understood that. It's like the game is just trying to troll you. Like you can't get up there this way. You don't have force pull, and you won't have it yet for a while. Extremely pointless conveyor belt. There's usually a Gran that chills there, but I guess he died. Because yes, it is possible to get crushed by that thing. Oh no, he's on it. Broad-shouldered gentleman. Fuck! Get on there. You know, the broad-shouldered gentleman. That he is. Of course, the Grans are all beautiful. Alright, I remember there's a couple secret areas all in one here. I'm not sure if the one that I'm thinking of right now classifies as a secret area or it just exists. But if this thing will come down for us, we will, we'll see. And yes, this game actually did have sort of ideas of weight and stuff like that. Let's see, I think, is this a secret area technically? Oh fuck, no it's not. Wait. But this is... Can we, wonder, can we, like, use this as a free liftoff here? That doesn't come low enough. Alright. But as you saw there, we were getting crushed against the ceiling, and it's sort of a realistic concept of weight and physics. One of the few games that actually do that. Whether that's good or not is up to you. It's good, but is it fun? No. Another secret area here. Sweet. When you get a battery and all that shit, you know. Metallica is proud of us. James Hetfield specifically, the table. And, you know, secrets abound here. There's like 3 all stacking up. If I recall correctly, there should be 1 or 2 more left in the level. I'm not keeping track, and I'm not going to pull up the map to check either. I'm just going on my gut. If we forget some, then, you know, shit happens. Now, let's just look at how fucking big this thing is, alright? Good modeling job. But why is it gotta be so big? It's bigger than my testicles. And I have pretty manly-sized jumbo balls. Yeah, it's the, You thought you'd have to go through a Let's Play without hearing about my balls, didn't you? Well, you were wrong. Wronger than a politician. Yeah, twerp alert to you too. I'm not sure if this is the last, but it's going to be one of the last Rhodians. We'll see. I always wanted to have his weapon. As well, it's the same one that the Imperial officer uses. Look at that. It's this badass-looking modded pistol. Got a scope and like everything on it. Shot green bolts. I had a dream I got it once. It was sweet. But no, it just functions as ammo. And this should be our last secret area. And we'll need this reflective vest for a fight that's coming up. As far as I remember, yeah, basically we're invincible now. Super shield. We're like sort of invincible to damage and shit like that. Getting shot. As far as I recall, there's a lot of gran out there. Wow, that was easy. I remember as a kid I had such a hard time with this part. And that's level 2, guys. We'll see you on Sulon.
Time to get you patched up.
Your path is at a moment of change. Jarek, the man who murdered your father, is a great evil. He searches for the location of a sacred place, the Valley of the Jedi. A force of thousands of Jedi is trapped here. If Jarek captures this power, he will be a creature such as the universe has never seen. A supernova of stars in a fleeting thought. The eradication of life from a star system in a whisper will be within his power. Your father gave his life to protect this power, and now it is a place your destiny must take you. The disc you have in your possession will lead you to the ways of the Jedi. Remember, it will be your path to the ways of the Force.
Well, your blessed ship is going to be in the repair bay for the next few days.
How's it look?
Nothing that a crate full of money which you don't have wouldn't solve.
Like always, I owe you. Can you take care of her for me?
You're not going after Jarek, are you?
No. I'm going back to my father's home in Sulon. Can you meet me there when you're finished with the crow?
Of course. Is everything okay?
I don't know. I'll find out when I get there.
The last of them.
Now what do we do?
8088 will decipher them at Baron's head.
Fuck!
And welcome to our father's place on Sulon. Replacement on the skybox. Cool, cool. anything major that I think you'll definitely notice that any fans of this game will notice is major retexture of the wood and such, and the land itself used to be sort of shitty, dirty looking, like someone took a dump in there and laid down some dirt or whatever. Who knows? No one could tell. I always feel like I was stepping in shit when I was playing this level. So that's redone. Kudos to them. It's a pretty good job. The area feels a hell of a lot smaller now. I think it's because the texture that they use is not so vast as it was before. Also, they happen not to notice the secret area that's right here. Wow, I actually called that. Damn, usually you could tell if there was because the area would be partially destroyed. As you could tell, you could blast it open. But, and these, I don't know what these were, like power converters or something like that, but you could just blow them the fuck up. Loved it. You could blow up a lot of shit in this level. I thought it was awesome. Wow, that was a horrible shot. I should be hung for that. Like my vagina. Shitty electricity in here. Hey, what are you gonna do? Shoot me? Not bad on the lighting engine, seeing as how old it is. Some of these will blow up, some don't. Okay, all of them do. Fuck me, right? This area seems so much smaller with the retexture design here. Not sure if I agree with it, because I kind of like the, it looked like it was really grassy and dirty and scummy and meaty, but I liked it. But hey, whatever. This is a little more realistic, I suppose, which, hey, we like that. Oh god, look at all these fuckers. I remember this area just brutalized me. I fucking hid and everything. It was freaky, so, and somehow I'm surviving this. What's scary is how the screen will change colors when you get hit, because it's your shield and your health. And that freaked me out as a kid. It didn't really freak me out as a kid, but made me into a man with balls.
This looks interesting.
Yeah, Kyle? How interesting is it? Why don't you press your fat penis against this window and see what happens? Nothing's happening. Kyle, press harder. There you go. So, oh my god. Yeah, I thought so. I was about to say, I wonder if this area always freaked me out, this whole house level, because it's so dark. Yes, you do have your IR light. Your IR, you have your field light. But still, it's freaky. You got flashing lights. The Tuskens are chilling there. They make creepy noises. And there used to be music with it. Like I said, this version does not have the music, which is unfortunate. But, because that was definitely half the experience. But it makes a level like this even creepier, because it's dead silent when I'm not talking. Let's just try it out. Just go in this room and feel how you feel when I don't say anything.
Locked.
It's kind of unsettling. You know, you're waiting for something to jump out at you. At least I thought I was. I never understood why there was that sound there, that sound that actually, it's the sound of if you use the rail detonator and you use the alt fire and you attach a hook of dynamite to somebody, that's the smoking sound it makes. I never understood why it made that smoking sound that the rail detonator does there. So now we're going to witness the greatest architectural engineering known to man. Great job. This is the most impractical home in the world. I can't even imagine what it's used for. Morgan Kattarn, I mean, this dead man who holds the valley's location. Very intriguing. I know I didn't miss that area there. I'm just getting far enough away from it. Don't you tell me I missed it. I just never understood the layout of some of the stuff in the house. And that area I actually discovered inadvertently. Where the fuck is that guy coming from? Okay. Down here, where we are, I was shooting down there through a detonator and I didn't realize, and that's how I discovered that walls that look like this were the ones that you could get into secret areas with. And it blows up pretty big time, so let's just get back far enough. Explosive walls. Morgan Kattarn was a bit of a psycho, I suppose. Yeah, no, he's got pools of battery acid in his house and everything. He really was. Whatever, he's dead now. Now I figured this was the sort of garage area. I always felt it so much bigger. I think the retexture makes this place feel a lot smaller. A little less rustic, I suppose. But one thing that I'm glad they didn't get rid of, because I can tell just by looking at it, are these lights. They literally actually serve no purpose in the lighting of the map, but that you'll see in a second. But they were just awesome because it's so great. Just wreck shit big time. Coming to your father's home like, "What up, Dad? I'm gonna destroy your house." That's fabulous. Alright. And I think, I'm not sure how much longer I'll keep playing this. I think I may take it to when we get our lightsaber. I may go and do that level for you guys and then may call it a night, because I'm not sure how long I've been at this. And yeah, we picked up that red key there earlier in the garage, as you saw. That's going to be used for an obviously applicable reason. But I always thought that you had to jump across this to get to the other part of the house. I never understood that that's not how it's done. That there's actually a right way to go, and this was not it. But right now I can't even remember what the right way to go is, so fuck me, right? Oh, that's right, derp. Alright, and shitty living area. It's just right here, you just need the red key. Never understood that. Alright, so, and this obviously will take us through to where that first room was there. Now this is a really hard
Looks like
secret
someone
to
doesn't
find.
like to have company.
Yeah, your dad's fucking psycho. You never really think that there's gonna be a secret here, you're gonna find something, but, right there. Because everything is all destroyed looking as it is, so you're not gonna think anything of it, but yeah, it's recommended you throw a thermal detonator in there, but I just blast anyways. And, I don't know how the Tuscan got in here considering all the security this guy's got. Maybe if you shoot one of these, it opens up. Not that one. It's this one. Damn, good. And I'm not sure if that counts as a secret area over here, but we'll get it anyways. Just get a shield pack. Get over there. And now we get to the more ridiculous part of Mr. Katarn's house. But I like Kyle's. Kyle talks to us throughout the game. I just like what he does. You know, he'll say it at certain points. He sort of reflects what the player's feeling. Like here, I always thought it was just hilarious. Not hilarious, but I thought it was funny. Hey, Kyle.
Time for a little swim.
There you go. You know, it's just the extra little nuance of having Kyle talk and actually say something that isn't, you know, insert head into ass stupid. You know, like like so many games characters say. Something that's actually amusing and like, yeah, you know, I agree with that. Little quips from him there. I always thought that was entertaining. And I remember when I actually first played this game, I would manually save my game and stuff like that. I didn't use quick save because I died so frequently anyways as it was. And like, you stop. You know, when I'm talking, you fucking don't shoot. But yeah, I was just checking that. So I remember I saved that game and I called it I Love Fluffy. And I showed my grandma that. I'm like, look at what I called my save! Because she had a cat named Fluffy. I thought it was so fucking hilarious. It was like gibberish after whatever. I was a special child. And what is this? Were we already up this way? We were. Alright. Because it leads back into the main hall. I knew that much. But there was another way there down there too. On the other side, along the fuck side. I forget where this goes. This also goes there. They both lead to the same place. How spatial.
Locked.
Alright. We will be able to get in the locked one. Not sure about, oh, they're all open. Okay, that one's open. That one's open, right? This is locked, and that's open. That's open. This one's the only one that's locked. We do get in there easily through a hidden passage. Not sure how I feel about this water retexture. I mean, I know they worked hard on it, but I don't know. I like the old water myself. Whatever, looks alright. The one thing that's bothering me is that parsed line right in the middle of it there. But whatever. The sky. Yeah, no, this level feels like it was kind of lazily done, to be fully honest with you. But hey, they did a good job regardless. See that waterfall there? Come on, guys. And I'm talking about the retexture people, not the game developers. So not sure if we can get in here yet. Oh, we can. Now, this is a secret area here. For no reason, just kind of check that. You know, I could shoot my field light up to get a better view. There's the open up there. But now, what I never understood was that, you know, it looked like you could blatantly get in here. It was a door, you should be able to get through here. But you can't until you solve a little puzzle. Which is right down here. And yes, Kyle could drown in this game. And it freaked me out when that would happen, too, because he would start making weird noises like, and I'd freak out. You know, because he'd be dying, and we didn't like that. So, little puzzle here. Come on, Kyle. We can make it. Shift those around. And I'm curious to see what they use for the dried up waterbed texture. Okay, not bad. Before I retain that sort of shitty feeling like you're stepping in cow shit style of the outside, it felt rougher though. So that's a good texture there. Now we come to, I'm never sure what the next enemies are going to come to. I'm not sure what they were ever called. They scared the shit out of me. They were like hardcore versions of Arachni. Arachni from Mass Effect? Can't remember. No, Arachni from this game. What am I thinking of? They're the things that are in the cave in episode 5 when they're inside the worm. What are they? God, it begins with an M. Womprat? This is Womprat? No. They're what are they? What are they? Shirax? No, again, that's a different thing. Well, anyways, I'll just let you see them for yourself. What the fuck are these things? Really? Like, their nature's abomination. You only see them in this level and the next one. Look at that. Fucking crazy-ass tail, and look at those eyes and teeth. I like the extra texture that's done onto making their eyes all hexagonal and stuff like that, and the teeth. That's freaky. I always thought they had knives on their tails. Good thing they kept the electricity happening there. I gotta remember what those things are called. I need to look this up. Hold on. Let's see. And someone in the comments probably gonna be yelling at me, telling me what it is. But I need to look this up. You know, it's gonna be bothering me the rest of the time if I don't. We gotta see what these things are called. I can't remember. Let's just look at Kyle, looking all proud of himself. Let's see here. Oh yeah, here we go. I think list of Star Wars creatures. Let's see here. Acclaim. Oh no, that's something totally different. I think it began with a W. Let's see here. Wampa, no. Womprat, Voodoo, no. Wookiee, Womander, Once, Raid, no. No. What am I thinking of then? Wait, we gotta look this up. It's gonna be bothering me if I don't remember. It's not the Sarlacc, isn't it? Let's see, Shock, no. Chirac, that's on Korriban. Similar. Let me see here. Wait. Minox. That's what it is, Minox. I thought they were like hardcore versions of Minox. And Kyle, we have a clip coming from you.
This has got to be bad for my health.
Yep, that's battery acid right there. And we gotta get through here. There's no way about it. And there's actually a secret area in it too. I like the new job they've done with the lightning effects, how they look. A lot better than the original. But yeah, we do have to dip down in here. So let's make it quick. Alright, let's go. Come on, get out. Oh, really, it doesn't hurt us that much. But still, it makes you feel like it is. I just tried to get up here. And I did it successfully for the first time. Huh. I tried to get up there, but then I realized now that this is the tip of the skybox. Do you guys, any of you ever played Republic Commando? Yeah, I'm sure you have. It's a great game. Remember, you could no-clip in that game, and you could actually get up into the sky. And you could find the skybox in another area of the map that was used as a scaled version of it, as it was blown up over the map. But I remember in some levels of it, like specifically on the Geonosis level, you could actually get up into the skybox and find a text that said skybox, 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 skybox. So as remember, it was just plastered all over there if you went up to a certain height. I just found that interesting. Right now, you know, not using the field light here is the most idiotic thing you could do, because these things will freak you out. They do freak me out regardless. Sound like they're part of a death club or a black metal band. Yeah, sound like some Transylvanian hunger up in this piece. Alright, and that is actually level 3. Alright, I think we'll call it a day here. Well, it depends on what time it is. Alright, fine. I'll give you guys one more level. One more level after we get our lightsaber. And then we'll call it a day. I think that's fair. And,
my father's workshop. Ouija has got to be in here.
Yeah, there's Ouija right there. Can we shoot him? Nope.
This message is intended for my son, Kyle Katarn. Kyle, I have left 2 very important items for you. The first is a map to the Valley of the Jedi, and is embedded in the stone ceiling above this room. The last is a lightsaber that once belonged to a friend and great Jedi, Ran. Use it well. Use it for good.
Let's see what this saber can do.
Much to my dismay, I did not find all the secrets. I found 7 of 8 of the secrets in that map there, and I can't remember which one I missed. It upsets me, and someone in the comments will probably be telling me what I missed, and I'll be all sad and ooey about it. And now, fuck Ouija. I love that. Alright. I'm not sure how Ouija ever manages to get out of here or what, because he does join us later on in the game. But yes, this is the Jedi's lightsaber level. All about using the lightsaber. And honestly,
the irrigation channels are my way out of here.
Yeah, it's funny about this irrigation channel thing. I've always thought about what it's like for the water actually flowing along here, and I have a continuous idea of it in my head, and I remember exactly. I mean, I say I remember the layout of the game and stuff. I specifically remember like levels like this and like the refueling station level. Wow, first kill and we already take off his arm. That's impressive. Like, because the fueling station level also has that dynamic about it. I like the new sounds. I like the... Yes, this is the glow saber mod, by the way, that we're finally able to see now. Totally redoes the way the saber looks, makes it look so much more realistic and not some staticky piece of shit that we were so used to earlier. And I feel it tweaks the saber some more too, because I remember the lightsaber being pretty useless. Not in the fact that it wasn't good, because obviously you can tell it does heavy amounts of damage, one-hit kill, and all that other fun jazz. But I felt because it wasn't a very fluid weapon like it was in Jedi Outcast or Jedi Academy, it really left you wide open, like when you got up close and personal and stuff. But that was my thing. I used a lot of the repeater rifle that we'll find later on once we have some stormtroopers and stuff. I used a lot of that weapon, and that worked well for me, but that was just me. I like the water texture replacement, a little more realistic. A little secret area action for you here. And you think, oh, well, where is this water going to go? We're ever going to see it again? Yes, we are. That water will actually meet up with where it's going down there. We'll meet up with it a little bit later on in the map. because we're going to spend a brief few seconds in this map without water. I know it's shocking, because this whole fucking map is just all water, water, water. But I liked it. It was one of my favorite levels, to be fully honest with you, because I thought it was so cool. And we'll also be briefly introduced to one of the scariest enemies in the game. They're both aquatic. The other one we're going to find in episode level 5, which we'll play at a later date. They actually make an appearance later on in the game as well, in level, I feel that it is level 13, where the level before you fight Ma, and you got to work your way up to the valley, to the landing where you fight Ma. Yeah, you go up and down a lot near the end of the game. But I get up, I get down. I feel like there were enemies up here. Oh no, they dropped down this way. But yeah, and those aquatic enemies show up again. But I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the ones I'm thinking of, the fucking, like, they're like man-o-war jellyfish. They only show up in this level. Wow, the lightsaber is so much more useful now. I misspoke earlier. No, wait, I'm not done. You gotta let me back up here. Fuck off. Okay, because there was an area I didn't fully get to yet. Yeah, look at that. He shot them all off and reflected them back. I'm not sure if the Glow Saber X mod was just a visual tweak or what, because I certainly feel a lot more useful with this now, to be fully honest with you. Not sure if it was just in my mind, the player, or what. So now we're just going to hop in here and follow this along here. Whee! Okay, now, this part got me a lot when I was young, because it forced you to go underwater, and you got to be facing the right way and stuff to get tossed around, because you got to cut this grate open. And now you're... See, that's what I mean, leaves you wide open. Like, that guy was shooting at me. I didn't deflect it, though. I obviously should have done. Alright, now, obviously unrealistic waterfall there. Alright, so here there is another secret area. I know I say I'm not going to talk about where the secret areas and stuff, but this one always freaked me out because you literally have to go off the side of a waterfall to get to it. If you fall down here, you're dead, as I'm exampling now. Which I didn't mean to. But, funny thing about that I remembered. We're going to go down there again and die. We're underwater, 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 but while we're falling, there's a whole section here where we're actually above water, technically. If you saw our view changed, and it didn't function like we were in the water, despite the fact that we should be. There was a water texture that we were behind, but we didn't actually go back into the water until, well, I'm not sure if we actually did or not, but still. Now we're actually going to try and make the jump. Good. I was just scared the hell out of me. This glitch with the water happens again later on in the level, but to an even greater extent that I only discovered because I'm an idiot and I fucked around so much and I discovered that. And it made me wonder just how lazy they were being when they made this game. I there just totally overlooked it. So yeah. But I always thought this was a great level because of all the water and stuff. Because the water is used to great dynamic as a puzzling element, as just an effective thing to build your level around. That's why I like this game. Everything about it, every level was unique in its own way. First one was just about getting used to the game. Second one had a lot of the height elements to it, a lot of the puzzling and jumping to figure out. And we go down here, a little secret area here I like. Not sure if this part is a secret, but we will find a secret area. A lot of Tuskens in here to take care of. And, again, this was all stuff I discovered myself through my time of playing. And, yeah, I'm pretty sure down through here, it'll give you that for finding a secret area. So, what we're going to see there, you can approach this area from where we are over there, but you're not going to get the secret area point because you're not up here. So that's a good mark in there. And also something I never understood, why is this here? Because you can fall down there and die. And if you look, that's an elevator there. There's an elevator down there, so maybe there was something planned for you to be able to go down there. I never did. This also counts as a secret area, so go figure. You know, you get 2 for the price of 1. You didn't know what was going on. Alright, and now we'll rejoin with the rest of the map as it's supposed to go. Yeah, come on. I'll kill you with your own blasters. Keep it up, asshole. Fall on your friend. There you go. Right. Now this part, I believe there might be something down here. No, okay. Well, let's just kill all these assholes just so we can have a nice KD ratio. Shit. See, this is the one thing. Lightsaber does force you to get up close and personal. And if you're totally not all about that yet, yeah, let's get out of here. We're gonna need to spend our time with those butt cheeks. Alright, yeah, we're hurting. That's what I mean. The lightsaber, you could pay big time if you fuck up a little bit with it. So now when I was a kid, I'd like to think about what it would be like if the water did continue through here and how pointless it would be. If it overflowed in here, went down here, because of what it goes to. There's actually another water glitch I'll be able to show you coming up in this moment when we get through here. These things, again, I love that. They'll flow along like they're water. I hate getting up close and personal with these things, so that's why I always would like to use a blaster with them. Just because I hate getting so close, because those big-ass claw tails they got freak me the fuck out. He's coming out of nowhere, I always remember him. Got a couple of these fuckos flying around here. Some of them don't even bother showing up. They just, like, they don't bother showing themselves a plan. You'll be over here and they'll just show up and try and ruin your day. And so this area wasn't retextured, which I like, because I like those textures, even if they're low res and so ugly. But still. I do like the sound effects that they're still used. Gives you a good sense of height. Now that's pretty much all water down there. And I always wondered, well, why would it irrigate and just dump into there? What was the point? What's the point of this whole structure here? But whatever, that doesn't matter because we're gonna do some careful platforming. Put this guy down. And jump our way up here, you fuck. And scooch our way here. This wasn't retextured here, I know that might have been buffed up a little bit. But there actually is an area here where the water, whoever took care of the... There you are, I was wondering where the fuck you are. So these things freak me out. Because they're, shit! They just hide like that. They're not direct at all. Let's see if we can, oh fuck. I'm trying to see if it's even worth going over there to grab. Well, actually, yeah, I could use some shields. The thing that bothers me, though, is that the item that it is the large shield booster from, like, the Jedi Outcast and Jedi Academy games, and those were like a full 200 recharge. So it makes me excited every time when I realize it, but it's not. Where is this asshole? Those assholes, excuse me. Alright. So. Now, I'm going to show you here where the, again, water laziness happens. So that's all water down there. You figure, again, shitty retexture line there. Figure you fall down there, that's water, you fall right through it. I'm going to show you, you do die if you go down there for arbitrary reasons. It's water, that shouldn't happen. But I'll show you what it's like to just fall normally in it. This water's water. For whatever reason that happens. Okay, Kyle. Crucifix style. And now let's show you if you fall over here. The water is not water. Still does it. I can understand maybe you can make the argument, well, it's shallow there. But, like, literally, it is no texture change. And we're gonna cheat our way down here, just so I can show you that it's not just in any specific one area here. It's like ice throughout most of it. I actually believe I wrote a bug report about this. Not a bug report, but a well, the LucasArts had thing, you know, send us glitches that you find in the game or whatever. I think I wrote them an email about it years after the game was made, and obviously I never heard anything. But yeah, oh yes, we're just standing on a solid texture. You know, way to go, game. And I mean, I'm not sure how long it goes like this till it ventures out and changes. When it does, we're gonna look behind us here, and you'll see. I think it might does when the textures change here. That would make the most sense. Okay, so you can see we're on a cliff there. If that's the case, then why is it textured with deep water texture? It's no different. I thought that was a bit odd. That is a little less lazy than what we'll find a little bit later. Instead of just changing to a cliff-based texture and giving you water texture, they're like, oh, they'll never notice. What we're gonna find a little bit later is really the epitome of laziness when it comes to texturing. Some of you may know it. Most of you probably won't, because you want to spend the time looking at this shit like I have. but I always thought it was just hilarious. Come on, I remember playing this before, and there used to be like a whole health thing down here, and not just a couple Bacta tanks. Fuck off. Right now, this part, yeah? Yeah, we can survive that fall in this water, but why not the other stuff? You be the judge. Alright, now... I'm sifting around because I'm not sure if there's a secret area in here or not. Pretty sure that's a not. So remember, we should, if I recall correctly, just drop down here. I'm just going to take a quick look around up here and make sure that I am not mistaken. Which I believe I'm not. Go down here. Come on, Kyle, don't drown yourself, you fuck. You gotta get up here. Yeah, I feel you. Alright, so this part always, again, freaked me out as a kid. Because you do this and the water level raises, and I thought I was going to drown. Because it goes up and up and up, and I thought I was gonna... I didn't know what was gonna happen. I think I did drown, but no, it's all about being quick here. You just gotta let it happen. Stay with it as this happens. You gotta keep elevating yourself. Alright, now this is when we'll see the first appearance of the fucking man-o-war jellyfish. I'm not even sure what it's doing here and how it shows up. But goddamn, did it freak me out. That thing! You don't expect it. When it shows up, it makes you piss. It's huge. It's unnecessary. Just like my penis. My penis is very necessary. Ah, shit. Kyle, hold on. Shut up. Be a man. Alright, now. Somehow end up on the other side. Oh, we're gonna die. Haha. I'm not sure how we end up on the other side, but we do. And look at all those shield generators. Oh man, we ride and hide tonight. And there should be some health ammo up here. Alright. And scooching around here. And... Hey, fuckers! Yeah, alright, now here's where I'm going to show you the prime example of horrid, lazy texture work. Right? I'm going to try and show it to you here. This isn't the best vantage point to do it, but if not, we'll do it from another place. Down here, look at this. Okay, it didn't happen there. But that's a good example here. Falling down the waterfall here is just normal, right? It's just you fall down, you hit the water. I don't know why, but you do. Maybe, you know, someone took a major deuce in the water, but that's just what happens. I don't know why you die when you hit that water, but, you know, in Lucas's fucked up mind, that's just what goes on. You know, maybe Lucas hates water. So we should never ever let him, you know, pull political office. See, this is why I like guns in this game. It's just way more fast and effective. You know, the lightsaber is well and good. Makes you feel cool about yourself, but, I mean, it is effective. Okay, now, up there, now that we're up here, not up there, fuck, just jump up there. You see, that's where we were. That's where the waterfall is, that's where the insta-kill water is. It's assumed by looking at this is all water, and you just fall in there, and it just chills there. But, you'd be wrong. I don't know why this happens, but it was so bizarre. Here we go. Alright, you... Yeah, I don't get that, see? Go over here. And fall through it as if that water was never there. Let's try and get over to the point where we could jump into it as water. No, we can't. Like, literally, there's like this whole very wide area where it is treated as if that water is not there. And you saw plenty while we were over there in that waterfall that we did indeed hit that water, and we did die from water hitting phobia. I'm curious if we can work our way down here. If indeed, you know, I'm just gonna... Because I've never seen anyone do any of this shit, so I'm sure there are some players who are wondering if this actually behaves like that. Let's just, I feel like we could survive this fall if we were let go here. Yeah, look at that. There's no insta-kill trigger or anything. And, the water just flows in there, and that's how it goes. Now, we're going to walk along here until we actually do hit the water, and we're going to see what happens. You know, just keep in mind, we passed through water texture to get here, and there is no water around. But look, if we shoot there, oh, there's water. Isn't that odd? But let's just enter the invisible water field. Who the fuck knows? That's lazy and shitty, but whatever. I just thought it was interesting. I was finding it funny, it was never patched out in any official patch or any fan-made patch either. But whatever, it provided hours of endless entertainment for I'm gonna stop some. My throat's starting to itch, if you can't hear it. And there's nothing worse than trying to let go of an itchy throat. Now we had the fucking unnecessary-ass man-o'-war jellyfish. Let's just... I'm gonna show you what it's like to get beaten to death by one of these things. Yeah, it's all hairy and ugly, and it hits you for major health. It's got massive-ass tentacles. I mean, just look at encountering one of these things. It is freaky as all balls. And now we're going to do what we should have done. Die, you son of a bitch! These things are so fucking ugly. Yeah, it's like floating walk rolls of Japanese, Chinese egg cartons. I don't even know what it is. It's freaky and unnecessary. I don't even know how the fuck did these things even get here? There's no source of this water. This water just exists here. It doesn't flow in from anywhere. Did they spawn on their own? Fuck. Weird. Freaky too. And we're just gonna pop. And secret area, thank you very much. And we're just gonna swing on out. We're nearing the end of this level, end of the video. I'll probably pick it up sometime maybe later this weekend or next week, depending on how well it goes over. I'm enjoying myself so far. Alrighty. I like the sky texture in this level though, the evening look to it. Now I'm not sure if we can get up here without the aid of force speed. I feel like that's actually a secret area up there, and I have gone up there. But I believe it was using force speed. And you guys didn't see, but there was a level screen where I could, there was an in-between screen where I could select my, my force powers, and I chose not to put it into force speed because I want to save it up for, some more other stuff, like better force powers. But still, yeah, this is just what's here. It wasn't a secret area, but I just want to show you guys that. For whatever it may mean to you. And I have the last appearance of the fucko jellyfish. Unnecessary terror. And, ah! Where did those come from? Those never used to be there. Sequence charges. Those look like health kits, that's why I got so close. That genuinely freaked me out. Of course I was manly about it. Now we have the face door. Looks very displeased with you. Little mini explosive crates there for some mini explosive damage. A speeder I wish you could take. Out to Baron's head. Cyrus! Baron micros of hyperspace. Jarek just fucking chewed up the set. I imagine this Let's Play is probably going long, and my space on my hard drive is starting to be taken up a lot, because the game's starting to run really slow. So we're just gonna... Hold on here. We're gonna stop recording for just a second. And we're gonna pick it up again. I'm not sure why it did that, but we're back. Just gonna flip a few switches, and ride this fucker down. And I think it was just recording so long it got sick of me. It's doing it again. I'm not sure if you guys can see it or not. But that's no consequence because we are at the end of the level. And yeah, I bet my computer's probably like, oh my god, stop recording this much, you suck. And yeah. It's gonna happen. Jan's gonna show up. I remember as a kid I was used to try and activate force speed and run all that way along the level and trying to get to the edge before the Moldy Crow showed up. What an awful name for a ship. Moldy Crow. It sounds like you got fucking shit in your asshole. That's what it sounds like.